That is like your real name.
That is not it.
Not like it
not
is.
Like that is my official name.
That is your official name.
Tuma kitu.
ID.
Tuma kitu.
To ID kwanza.
Tuma kitu 07.
Tutaongea hiyo offer saizi. Niweka on the spot, seko on the spot.
You're listening to Blue Radio, bringing the vibe.
I'm going to be bringing you a fantastic guest, and guess what? Today we're going to be talking about health and lifestyle, and I'm going to start it off with a nice did you know fact. Did you know that yoga is almost more than 5,000 years old? Do you know that? You did know, yeah?
Yeah.
Sasa hapa hivi nilikuwa nasema ndo ndakusurprise hapo na research yangu kumbe shaka.
You need to do better.
I need to do better, yeah? Karibu tena sana.
Thank you so much.
To the breakfast show. For those who don't know who you are, maybe you can unaweza jitambulisha tafadhali.
Okay. My name is Deeja Omondi, and first I'm an artist and I'm a fitness enthusiast.
Mm-hmm. When you say fitness enthusiast, you know a lot of things come to mind. What do you mean? What does that mean by you? Inamaanisha nini?
Fitness enthusiast inamaanisha mtu mwenye anapenda all things fitness. Mm-hmm. Like anything yenye ina include fitness inamu excite too. Mm-hmm.
So you lift weights?
Yes. But not hizo kilo 20 ama kilo 10. Nafanyaga 5. Kama 7 hivi.
Okay, wacha tuachie hapo. Yeah, that's very tena sana. All right. So anyway, my first question today is, you know, there is always a background to where somebody finds themselves in a particular field. Mm-hmm. You know, how did you find yourself, you know, in this particular field?
So maybe just a very small backstory.
Yeah.
Growing up, I loved dancing. I would hide dance, even in school. In fact, that was one of the reasons why I was even elected as a prefect and a senior most prefect. Dancing.
Okay.
So, of course, after high school and growing, I'm a millennial.
Okay.
So, najua wazazi wa millennials, hakuna anything that is not education based. So, ni kusoma. So, after school, I just started doing dancing here and there. I got intrigued with ballet. I also do ballet. So I started dancing here and there. And then I also would do a few stunts, like just do cartwheels and some small somersaults. But back in 2020 is when I formally and officially realized yoga. I didn't even know I was doing yoga even prior, but sasa hapo 2020 ndo nilianza kufanya yoga. And as we all know, vile 2020 litusuka mentally. So after experiencing mental health challenges, the likes of anxiety, ujui kesho itakuaje, hakuna job and all.
Yeah. And
also experiencing depression, I got an opportunity to get trained on yoga. Okay. So what happened is at Swahili Pot there was an event. I think the British High Commissioner was coming, and I was asked to just ebunjo to perform ballet. So I went and I performed ballet. And then one of the audiences, there was a person there, I can't remember his name, which is bad. He followed me after and he was like, I'd like to train you on yoga. Would you like that? I was like, okay. And then akasema, but itakuwa Nairobi. Nikamwambia, akani Nairobi, acha tu. Acha ikae. And he and other people, Mahmoud Noor included, ended up bringing the program to Mombasa. And that's how I got formally trained now as an instructor. Yes.
Oh, okay.
So when you're trained as an instructor, you are taught a lot more than when you train as just a yogi. Like you're just someone who practices yoga. So during your journey ya kukua trained as an instructor, yoga just did a lot for me during that time. Yes, it made me aware of a lot of things, from being able to even name your emotions.
Naming your emotions?
Yes. I like ukifeel a certain way. Can you actually say and actually even communicate that I'm upset or I'm disappointed?
Najua ukifeel upset unavunja kila kitu kwa nyumba, unarusha vyombo.
But sasa si kila.
That's how you know.
But si kila.
Yeah? That's how you know you're upset.
No, but si kila emotion ni anger. Unaona, that's ni kana kwamba we've been taught white and black full stop. Hakuna ati in white kuna ivory.
Okay.
Kuna all these other kinds of
colors.
Yes, kinds of colors. Unaona. So you would think you're upset but you're actually disappointed. You'd think you're upset but you're actually bitter.
Okay.
Unaona. So hizo definitions, the emotions. Yeah, I got to learn about them in yoga. Yes.
Quite interesting, that one. So of course, for anyone locking in right about now, this is the Breakfast Vibe Show, and yes, we have PUMZI Experience in the building. And let me tell you, if you want to get your hands on this experience, this is the show to be. You're going to be hitting the musical streets, tumeze mate kidogo, tukiregea. We'll be getting into that whole holistic, of course, approach of what are some of the health benefits, of course, for practicing this particular or kind of exercise. How's here? Of course, while you're on break, I learned that emotions are data. Na unajua sasa hizi nikisema hivyo kwa wale wa jamaa wangu wa IT, itakuwa huyu jamaa anatudanganya bwana. How is this even possible, man? Can you maybe tell us how do you like arrive at this is, let's say this is this type of data, this is that type of data, you know? How do you like decipher this kind of thing? Yeah.
It takes a huge amount of self-awareness and a lot of research and a lot of solitude. A lot of the time, most of us, we don't know how to name our emotions because we don't take time to spend time with ourselves. You don't spend time with yourself.
Yeah.
Ukitoka job, unakutana na mabeshte, mufanye maybe movie or have a drink, and then ukifika nyumbani, maybe if it's your spouse, you make dinner, alafu mnalala.
Na ndio hivyo.
Hauna time ya kukaa peke yako, ujiulize, usikize mwili and ask yourself, how is my body feeling? How am I feeling mentally? Where am I at? Nasikia nini? Leo kazi ilikuwa aje? Siku ilikuwa vipi? Unaona? So even with me personally, I got to understand myself. I'm still learning. It's a journey. It's not a destination. It's a journey. So I got to understand parts of myself by spending time alone. And that is what a lot of us are running away from. Because it's scary.
Yeah, it's quite scary. You know, when you have to understand yourself, digging deeper into yourself and finding out maybe I'm not good in this, these are my faults. It can be really annoying sometimes.
Yeah.
But now how does, your company and organization, bridge this gap, helping individuals, of course, through yoga, understand themselves, create, let me use the word create, a better version of themselves?
Okay, so first, before I did my personal research, and this personal research basically was about me on a personal level, and then I also did scientific research, and also spiritual research. So what was common for me is breath, and that is the most important thing. Even in our spirituality. Kitu ambao ni muhimu kwanza ukwaga nini? Pumzi ya mtu. When you're born, you take in your first breath. When you die, you breathe your last. Unaona. And when it comes to the scientific part of it, unaambiwa when someone does something or when you experience maybe an event, if you take a few breaths, it will sober you enough to make a proper decision. Unaona? Yes. Try it. Mtu akikukasirisha. What is usually your first reaction? Is to hit.
To lash out also.
Now take a second and just breathe in.
Breathe out.
You'll find you'll be a bit calm to even communicate and tell them, I don't like what you've done. And I want to leave this space. Before I say something or do something, I can never go back to. So, which brings me now back to why the PUMZI experience. PUMZI, breath. And our tagline is, just breathe.
Watu wapumue bwana.
Just breathe. So how we help people achieve this is to encourage them first to breathe, and as you're breathing, si kupumua, tunaona hii involuntary yenye iko tu, you don't tell yourself, okay, breathe in, okay, breathe out.
No, like that.
You don't. But when you're consciously telling someone or asking participants to breathe and focus on the breath. So as you're breathing in, can you feel the like actual air going in?
Inside.
And then when you breathe out, can you feel it coming out? And when you breathe in, what happens to your body? You tend to find that your shoulders zina relax. Paka unaanza kujiuliza kwa nini huwa nakaaga hivi? Ukifika at the end of the day umechoka because your shoulders are always tensed, which means your neck will be tensed, which means your head, the entire it's a sequence.
Yeah.
Unaona, so that's how we help participants and even ourselves. Just breathe. Take a minute. Even me and my teammates, what kikosanaga tunaambia take 5. Take 5. Yeah, just kinenda ukapumue kidogo and then come back to do this again. So breathing is our main purpose, and we breathe through the exercise, we breathe through the meditation, we breathe through the emotions. You breathe through everything. Breathe through life, breathe through being broke, breathe through the economy being the way it is. Just breathe.
Watu wapumue hata kama economy inaenda segemnegi.
Just breathe.
Now I was reading a research yesterday, in line to this conversation, and I was saying if you participate, let's say in yoga classes, let's say for example, someone who has a drinking problem, someone who has a smoking problem, if they participate, let's say 2 to 3 times a week, they are able to connect. I don't know if their brains rewires or something like that, and they are able to do away with their addictions. How true is this statement? And as an expert yourself, have you seen it work?
It is very true, because currently we are working with Mewa Rehabilitation Center.
My, all right.
Yes, we offer our yoga services there, and we have had a lot of positive feedback. Paka kuna mwingine alienda kucheza boli, majuu.
Seriously?
Yes, from hapa Mewa, hapa Mtopanga. Hapa Mtopanga. Mwingine tulimtrain, tulikuwa tunafanya naye yoga hapa at Mewa. He went to Nairobi. He looked for a yoga community in
Nairobi again.
Yes. Kuendeleza hiyo. And as we all know, Mewa ina deal na recovering addicts. Various recovering addicts. Let me tell you. You'd think addiction too near
drugs.
Drugs.
But there are a lot of addictions.
Of addictions. So it works. It does work. That is why yoga in their program is very, very paramount. Yes.
This is interesting, Maze. Some of you folks are wondering, how much do you charge? How much does this individual charge, of course, for these wonderful services? And let me tell you, good people, hapa hivi kuna vitu ambayo you just have to get into this class to find out. So, of course, more importantly, what are some of the charges? Before you tell us the charges, who are the most important people you work with? Maybe I'm a young man who has just finished campus. Am I qualifying to be in this class? No. Someone could have a small child and they're like, no, this is not for small kids. This is only for people in this age group. Who are the people, who are supposed to try this out and most preferable to them?
As I was listening to you asking me that question, it's nilikuwa na smile too kwa sababu yoga is for everyone.
Yoga is for everybody.
Yes, my youngest client is 3.5.
Uongo.
Ukweli.
3 years.
Yes.
Sasa anafanya nini? Si mtoto huyu anacheza.
Ngoja nikwambie, I teach this in schools. Nursery. Kwanza nikitoka hapa naenda shule.
Wow.
For yoga.
Wow.
And my oldest client is 72. Yeah. Kama si 72, 73. My friend's mom. She's really good with it.
So
yoga is for everyone.
It's for everyone.
Even the differently abled. Yes.
They can also participate.
They can also do yoga.
This is actually new information. I was yesterday, while I was preparing, I was really curious. Kwani ni nani? Mpaka hapo uko notebook naandika age, mpaka utuambie age huyo mtu. Class yake anafaa kuwa na pesa ama hafai kuwa na pesa. That's quite interesting.
Yeah, so yoga is for everyone, and one of the things that I learned during my teacher training is during one of the workouts, I fell and got a really bad injury. I sprained my right ankle.
Okay.
So I could not continue doing the other forms of workouts, but I ended up doing yoga while sitting on a chair.
So minimal effort.
Minimal efforts. Yes. So no pressure on my ankle. But the rest of my body was okay and could move. and daktari alisema haijavunjika, it's just a serious sprain. So you still need to work out.
Yes.
Yeah? So I bagui. Like I said, my youngest client is 3.5.
Huyo mtoto anacheza. Huyo hakuna
ngoja nikwambie, hey, I can even show you photos.
Sasa huyo ni mtoto. Ukianza kumwambia move like this, unajua watoto na michezo bwana.
Yes, but you see with kids, the way I'll teach you is not the way I'll teach a child.
Kid, okay.
Unaona, mtoto you have to bring in singing sounds, so you tell them walk like a baboon, but in actual sense, what are they doing? They are doing forward folds.
They're doing now
the yoga pose. You tell them pee like a dog. Unaona venjibo anaeka all fours chini, alafu mguu moja iko juu.
Yeah.
That's a yoga pose. So when I teach kids, I tell them, okay, pee like a dog, and they know how a dog pees. So they put their hands down, their feet down, and one leg up, and that's the pose.
This is interesting, yeah? This is quite interesting. So, of course, I want us to get into some of these health benefits. And as we do that, do you have like programs? You know, do you have like a program? Let's say this is a 1-year program, 3 months program, 6 months, and so on, so that, you know, someone who is on a budget can, you know, like plan themselves. Is there a program to, you know, approach this kind of thing?
Okay, so there isn't a program because just like the show, it's a lifestyle.
Okay.
Yoga is a lifestyle. Fitness is a lifestyle. So it is something you don't just do for a specific time you do it continuously. And I have clients who would do it and then maybe ashikike na kazi ya travel, akimaliza anarudi tunafanya. Kuna wale wanashikika na kazi wanaenda mbali and we do it online. So see, it's not something that you give it like a goal. Ni kitu inaenda ikiendelea.
Yeah.
Like we said, mental health it's a journey.
Yeah.
It's not a destination. Si mahali ukifika unasema bas, nimefika, this is the end of it. No, you keep learning new things about yourself and about your physical well-being.
Yeah.
So haina a specific time frame. Na for people who are on a budget, your time, njoo tutaongea tu. Yeah, we are quite friendly. In the pocket, we are very, very friendly. We are very friendly, and we have different classes. So we have like private classes, we have school classes. Ndio niko na kwamba nikitoka hapa naenda shule. Niko na group sessions where either unaweza shikana wewe na mabeshte zako tuwapatie like a group rate.
Okay.
Ama niku infuse kwa an existing group. But sasa with that group itabidi uende na mpangilio wao. So kama wao wanafanyaga Saturdays 3 to 4,
you have to go that
ni your time. Unaona? We also have for companies, corporates. There are companies that wanataka njoo kwa kampuni yetu, we have our space, njoo tufanyie yoga hapa. Yes. So unaona, we have very many sessions. We even have free community sessions.
You also have community sessions.
Yes, it's just that we don't advertise the community session.
Kwa sababu
sasa tutakuja hizi
Kenya bana.
But we also have that. Kuna yule mwenye unaona kweli anahitaji na anataka na kweli finances haziko poa. We have the community sessions because we also work with the community. Like I told you, we work with Mewa Rehabilitation Center. We work with Isirika CBO. We work with Kwacha Africa.
Okay.
Yeah. We work with Psych Being. Which reminds me, there's an event tomorrow.
Tomorrow, yeah?
Yes. Not tomorrow. Tomorrow is Thursday. On Friday, 29th.
Yes.
2 to 6. It's a mental health event. There'll be karaoke. We'll do yoga. We'll do meditation, and then we'll have like a group therapy. And for that event here Friday, it's for Psych Being, so we are partnering with them. We are itakuwa Swahili Pot, and charges are 1,000
only.
Yeah, only, yeah. And the proceeds of that event are going to an orphanage, so pesa yako haitupwi.
It's like you get to kill two birds with one stone.
Yes,
you get to be healthy and you get to help a child somewhere.
Yes.
Quite powerful. Now, I was reading also that when you do like yoga, let's say for some women it can help reduce like the impacts of menopause and something like that. Are these some of the health? What are some of some of other health benefits someone can get apart from, let's say, mindfulness of the body? Let's say reducing effects of menopause, that kind of thing. What other thing can someone benefit from these exercises and activities?
So first things first, we also work with physiotherapists.
Okay.
And all the things that a physiotherapist, ukienda kwa physiotherapist ama chiropractor, hizo vitu zote zinyatakufanyia huko, ndio tunafanya kwa yoga.
So kwa ufupi nyinyi madaktari yani?
Hatuna certificate.
Hamna certificate tu.
Hatuna certificate ya udaktari, but tuna certificate ya yoga.
Mko na certificate. Okay, to be clear.
To be very clear. So benefits za kufanya yoga, first of all, physical fitness, strengthening and toning of your muscles.
Yeah.
And then also yoga realigns a lot of if you have maybe a spinal injury, of course the minor ones, not extreme. Kama ni extreme nenda tu uone daktari aku advise vizuri, but if you have like very minor spinal injuries, yoga usually realigns that. Another thing that na kitu wanaambiwaga sana na madaktari, wanasema yoga inasaidia pia kupunguza kilo na inasaidia kuongeza kilo.
So unaongeza na unapunguza at the same time?
No, ina depend
na which exercise.
Na how we curate it to your body.
Okay.
Ushanielewa. Kuna one single pose can be used to either help you gain weight or to help you lose weight. But again, si sure bet. So usikuje ukisema nataka ku lose weight, it is with yoga that I will lose weight. You will need, unajua ni kama uwezi enda gym leo ufanye sit-ups 20 kesho utoke na 6 pack.
We expect ni results the same day.
Ni process. Ni process. And the more ukizoea hiyo sequence yenye tunafanya, we up it. Uzoe hiyo yenye tumefanya
up again.
Yes. So it is, yoga really helps to tone muscles, to strengthen muscles, to realign certain muscles.
Yeah.
And then yoga, just like vile fitness inasaidia mwili, pia yoga does the same thing. And then maybe lastly, just to say, yoga just brings, especially now on the physical side, it re-energizes your body. A lot of participants wanasema, nikija nilikuwa nasikia kambe nimechoka. Sasa nasikia mwili ko relax. So iki re-energize, utapata unalala vizuri, unakula vizuri, which means you're more productive for the next activity that you'll be doing. Yes.
I love it, man. We're going to be letting you know all about where can you find, of course, Mrs. PUMZI. It's not actually Mrs. PUMZI, yeah? Of course, founder of PUMZI Experience, Deeja.
Yeah, Deeja. Funny thing, people think that Deeja is a nickname.
That is like your real name.
That is not it.
Not like it.
Not
is.
Like that is my official name.
That is your official name.
Tuma kitu.
ID.
Tuma kitu.
Toa ID kwanza.
Tuma kitu 07.
Tutaongea hiyo off ya saizi. Niweka on the spot. So of course, for anyone who is like wondering, how can they, join your programs? How can they reach you? We said, of course, our prices are pocket friendly, but one more time for guys at the back.
When you're just here. So we don't have a physical location yet. We are working towards that. But when you call us, wherever it is, we will come. We've gone back to Lamu, to Nairobi.
Wow.
Wherever you call us, we will come. Tunapatikana social media as the PUMZI Experience.
Okay.
Kwa Instagram, kwa Facebook. I'm not so sure about LinkedIn, but
you should definitely capture that space.
I will. And I'm a co-founder. I'm not the founder.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I'm a co-founder of the PUMZI Experience. And I work with a team of 2.
Okay.
So there is my co-founder, Peter Mbugwa.
Okay.
He is the creative and strategic manager or person for the PUMZI Experience. And another one is our really amazing graphics, video and photo editor, anaitwa David Mwangi.
Okay.
Ako Nairobi.
Okay. Shout out to him.
Yes. So you can just also send us an email on the PUMZI Experience @gmail.com. Evo to the PUMZI Experience, small letters. Or you can also reach me on my number, 0710 502 893. 0710 502 893. Or on 0720 719 789. 0720 719 789. Now, our charges vary from the lowest being 500 all the way to discussions.
You have to spill the beans bwana. Hapa sasa ndio tunajua kama tutakuwa for it or not for it.
So unajua kila class iko na bei yake tofauti.
So guys should approach you through the numbers.
Yes, just approach, so tutaongea.
Uh-huh.
Yes, we even talk to people who wanakuja wananiambia angalia mimi niko na 10 Gs, what can you do for me with 10k? Mimi niko na 5k, utanifanyia nini?
Then you prepare a plan.
Yes,
now
we
for
prepare a plan and all those things. Yes, we also curate diet plans for people. So in case you're interested, just let us know.
Ausia.
Yes.
Nzuri tena sana. So of course, before we wind up, I want to give you 1 minute for your parting shot. What message do you have, of course, for anyone listening in? And of course, also in this minute, any events, any programs, any partners you want, to give a shout out to. The floor is yours.
So I think let me start by the shout outs. My biggest shout out goes to Africa Yoga Project. They're the ones who trained me, and they're still the ones who are holding my hands through even this business and encouraging me and offering relevant materials. Teaching kids is not easy. Where? Let me tell you, we need to respect teachers. Where? Teaching kids is not easy completely. So a big shout out to Africa Yoga Project, to the entire team, from my trainers, Catherine Wanjiku, to Juliet, to Arafa. She's also a trainer here in Mombasa, and also Mary Nyakinywa. She's been amazing, and the entire Africa Yoga Project community that is worldwide. I also like to give a shout out to my team, who have been really, really supportive and diligent with all the highs and lows. Nakwambia kuna miezi ilikuwa tunalipana pesa zingine unakaa unajiuliza why would
you do that?
Why are we doing this? But we've still stuck together and encouraged me. Shout out to the schools that are reaching out. Akina Mudzini, Jeffrey, Loreto at some point, and we keep growing. Braiban also at some point. Yeah. And also the companies that we've worked with, from MRM, Bamburi Cement, KMA. So we're grateful. Yes. And my parting shot would be to everyone out there. Mental health is key. It's very paramount. It's not something you'll do tomorrow. It's something you start doing today. Actually, not even today. It's something that you need to start doing now. And through it, as you're doing it, just breathe.
Just breathe.
Just breathe.
You gotta love it, man. Thank you very much, of course, for making the time. And of course, I would say I have learned a lot. I don't know about my listeners. But of course, remember, I can always catch the repeat of the conversation on Spotify and of course our YouTube pages to get, to relive that experience. How's you?
Thank you so much for having me. It's been amazing.
All right, as always.
You're listening to Blue Radio, bringing the vibe.